Hi everybody, today we're going to have a look at a detachable tow bar and how you install it onto a California or any commercial vehicle in actual fact, because we all use exactly the same type of detachable tow bar that's here as well. So this video has been requested by one of our long-term subscribers, so as we always like to please, we thought we'd go through it, just take you through the how it all works. It's very simple to do. So the bit you're looking for the detachable tow bar section should look like this. Now, depending on what particular vehicle that you've got, so if you've got a Ocean model, this will be located in the toolkit, which is underneath at the back of the dual passenger seat in the vehicle. If you've got a Beach, for example, that's there, this will be located with the tools again at the very rear of the vehicle. On the back, as you're looking at the boot, it would be on the left hand side. On the Beach, you do need to take the jack out to get this out properly, and then obviously if you've got something like, for example, a panel van, you tend to find these under the dual passenger seat. One thing I would say, if you're considering a detachable tow bar on your new order, if you're placing a new order, there is very severe delays on getting hold of detachable tow bar. Tow bar bits in general, there seems to be like a worldwide shortage, and I know that there is quite a delay on certain vehicles at the factory at the moment, primarily because of tow bar or a tow bar related fitting that's coming in there, whether it be prep or something like that as well. Anyway, that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about how this installs, what you do with it, what you can do with it, for example, it's on the back of the vehicle as well. So from the rear of the vehicle, I'll show you that at the moment. If you haven't got this attached, it's very difficult to know if you have got one that's in there as well. So the only thing you'd see on the back of the vehicle without this being on is you'd just see the bottom of the cap, and that's the socket. It's in the back. So all the vehicles come with a 13-pin socket. So people that are old, like myself for example, will probably remember having them as 7-pin sockets. That was the old variation that's on there, and it had 7 pins. But the standard now is 13-pin across the board, and that covers everything as well. So it just means you've got one socket. A couple of things just to point out about the actual detachable tow bar itself. It always comes with a cap. So that just sits on top of there. You'll always get 2 keys. So you'll have one key in like a little plastic bag. The other key generally is always inserted into the locking mechanism. And then obviously this is the part which goes into the vehicle, and this is the locking mechanism and unlocking mechanism, and that's what allows you then to actually get the vehicle up as well. So obviously with the tow bar as well, the force of a tow bar, so when you're actually towing something, the movement of force is that way. So you're pulling, and that's where most of the strength is in. So as you can imagine, that's actually inside a bar within the vehicle as well. So, but also as well as you'll have what you call a nose weight. So if you're towing a caravan or a trailer or something like that, it's obviously balanced to get that flat as you can, because you'll have a downward force on the tow bar here, and that's quite important for things like if you've got bike racks, it's on there as well, and extra fittings that you can get to go on top of a tow bar. So it's kind of a dual purpose really. You can tow, but you can also store things on it as well if you've got those type of attachments. But obviously you just need to make sure whatever you're putting on here is compatible with the down rating force of the actual tow bar itself. Let's have a look under the vehicle. Let's show you how this actually locks in place. So under the vehicle, under here, and take that off, and then so you've got the key section in here as well. You'll notice there's a bit of a gap that's at the side here, so this is actually ready to go straight into the hole. So bearing in mind, we know where our hole is, it's here, so this is going up into the hole, and push it up, and did you hear that big click as it went there? And that's now secure. And then the key, you turn the key, pull it out, and there's a little dust cap there to go over the top. This key will not release if it's not locked in place. So under no circumstances ever tow with this key being in place, because you only know that it's actually locked and it's safe to use when you've got the key in your hand. So I can't stress that enough really. I've always said to people is make sure you've got this out of the vehicle before you tow anything on. It's like a double check for you to make sure you know it's locked, it's not going anywhere, etc. So removal is exactly the opposite. So we take off the dust cap, move that to one side, put the key back in the hole if I can find it, there we go, in there, Obviously then you can twist the key into the unlock position, and then this needs to be pulled out and up. So pull it out so that your gap is there again, and then twist so it's like that, and then it comes out. Obviously there's grease that's up in the hole that's in there as well, so you will get a bit of grease that comes back over the top of it. You could just give that a wipe with a rag and then put that back into your storage place until the next time you actually need it. So we should do this one more time. So I said this is ready to go back in. Put it in the hole, up, hear that big solid click, turn the key and take it out, and then reverse of it, key in, twist the key to unlock, pull out and pull forward, and it comes back out again. And then obviously your little cap can just go back in place that's under there. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you found that useful, you know how that works. As I said, that's the same principle regardless of what transporter type model you've got. Even Caddy, actually, Caddy's pretty much the same, exactly the same, slightly different in the size of this, but it looks the same. If you've got any questions or queries or anything that's regarding that, pop it in the comments box below. So if you have enjoyed today's video, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.